I've had questions recently from my clients. They wanted me to decrypt some signs from the ex, trying to understand what they were saying or what they were meaning to say, what they were doing, how to interpret those things. In this video, I'm going to explain you the 5 common mind games that I see from ex trying to get back with you. It's very important. Obviously, you need more than one to draw any conclusion. But what I'd like to do today, perhaps do a game. If you can comment and share with me the ones that you saw your ex using with you, and maybe some of the ones, if you actually use them with your ex, and tell me how it worked out. Because the thing is, with manipulation, as soon as the other is understanding that you are using manipulation, it doesn't work. It's a bit like a magic trick. As soon as you see how the magician does his trick, the trick doesn't work.
IGetMyExBack.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
But before I move on, you can subscribe to the channel and be notified anytime I post a video. It also helps me grow the community and share the word to many people who are in your situation and want to get their ex back. You can call me. I put 10 slots in my diary for you if you want to have a chat. Sometimes, one sentence, just a chat with someone exterior of your situation really makes a difference. And I have a quiz. I put together a quiz for you to know if you have any chance to get back with your ex. It takes 2 minutes to complete. I left the link in the first comment of the video. So, the first one, it is the Trojan Horse. Trojan Horse, they forgot their stuff at your place. It's very classic. I actually have a friend, a player, who always, when he had one night stand, always make sure that the girl took all her stuff with her when he was leaving his place. True story. And usually how it works, they cancel. They say, oh yeah, let's go. I'm going to go on Tuesday picking up my stuff. But they cancel. They don't talk about it anymore. Then they come back. It's like sort of the on and off, really frustrating. Answer politely. Now you're aware this is a Trojan horse. As I said, it's a bit like Enfin. The first one is Trojan Horse. They forgot their stuff at your place and therefore they're reaching out to get their stuff back. Funny story, I had a friend, a player, and whenever he had like a one night stand at his place, he was making sure that the girl left with all her stuff. So he was scanning the bedroom in the entire apartment to make sure that she was living with everything and didn't leave anything with her. So your ex might be using that strategy, and it's so important to know those strategies because as soon as you understand that someone is manipulating you, it doesn't work. It's a little bit when you see a magician and you know the trick, well, the trick doesn't work anymore. So it's very important for you to understand those mind games because as soon as you see them, it won't work with you anymore. So the way it works usually, they say like, oh, I forgot something, I forgot my laptop, I forgot my panty, whatever. And then they cancel and then they come back and they say, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. And then very frustrating. It's a Trojan horse. Take it as it is. Don't make a fuss about it and just answer politely. Second one is the how are you? Other version is what's up? Things work out with this guy. It's just a hook to start the discussion. Just respond politely, even though you're in radio silence. Let the conversation end. Don't enter their game. Don't be too keen. Don't be too needy. You are not seducing them by answering that question and be factual. The thing is, what you're doing, you are actually reassuring them that you want them back. So, in other words, if I want to say what is written on the text, the idea here is to not reassure them that you want to get them back. It's counterintuitive, but that's reverse psychology, basic 101. If you want them back, you don't want to show them that you want them back, right? Third, if you're not sure about what I said, just comment. Third one, your ex wants you as a friend. Ooh, dangerous this one. If your ex wants you back, especially when it happens after a long breakup, what's their first initial idea or step would be, let's be friends. And the reason they're trying this approach or they are testing this approach is they are suffering the breakup. They have this lack, this void that they want to fill. And it is the key to get back with your ex. So they offer you friendship. So they don't want to see you too far away. Again, they're trying to fill up this void. Things you could hear, typical, what are you becoming? What's up? How about the date? Shall we go on the walk? All these kind of things. Now you have two approaches, two ways of dealing with that. Option A, you refuse. No, I'm strong. And you radio silence, don't want to see anything of you, don't want to hear anything from you. The thing is, it's really hard for them to hear, and it will increase their doubt. So it's really dangerous to play and be too harsh with them, because if you push them too much, you're going to push them too far away. Option B, which I highly recommend, is to stay in that seduction mode. Create that intimacy, work out like you were dating for the first time, and build up that complicity. And you be like this guy on the wire, being a little bit into seduction, a little bit on and off, trying to stay on that line, and it's very difficult to do, on that line where you are seducing the other, not showing that you're too keen, not showing that you don't care, and be always alternate back and left towards that goal, because the wire is going to your ex. If this image doesn't work for you, let me know. But I think it's the right one. It's really like a balance. If you're too much, being too keen or too distant, you're gonna fall. But the wire is towards your ex. And this is sometimes where I spend maybe half of my time with my clients, is to really how to help them, because sometimes, most of the time, you've done that before. When you were dating your ex for the first time, you were in that seduction mode, trying to go left, right, being toward, walking towards that goal. Sometimes it's really hard, so you have to learn it again and have that reassurance and that confidence that you can do it again. So that's what I do. Mostly 50% of my time, really help them when they're in touch with their ex on how to approach things and how to reply, how not to be keen, how to create attraction, things like that. Fourth one, they are angry. Emotions, love, hate goes always together. So if your ex wants you back and you have not contacted them, high five to you, radio silence. You didn't apologize, you didn't do any and that, this and that. So it's out of nowhere, not right after the breakup. My advice, the response, sorry, I was busy. I hope everything is going well for you. And do not restart the conversation. Let it end. Again, that's what I do most of my time. Help people to let go of that conversation. Let it die. Don't be the one instigating all the conversation. And if they insist, you answer politely. Fifth one, jealousy. They do everything to make you see that they have a great life, that they have a new girlfriend, a new boyfriend on social media. They're all tan, they have maybe sometimes you use that body revenge, all things like that. The thing is, if they're really happy, they wouldn't have that need to share the happiness. If you're really happy at a party, on holidays, you don't share pictures and say, I'm on holidays. A lot of people do that, I don't do that, but if you're happy at a party and with someone, you don't necessarily want to shout to the rest of the world that you're dating someone, unless you want to send a message, send a signal to someone, to your ex. The thing is, after a breakup, the dumper feels always superior. Nobody would admit it, but that's the case. They took the decision, they feel that they are better than you, they are superior. Whenever you show that you're strong, and the dumper feels that actually this power, this superiority is not anymore relevant, they will use those strategies to regain that status. And so, as soon as they realize that's not the case, that you're strong and that you don't really care, that you're not coming back, basically, they will artificially recreate that superiority because they want you to run after them. But you don't play that game, right? You don't play that game, don't react. As I said, once you know the trick, once you know what's behind, you know it's fake, you know you shouldn't react. The idea, leave them alone, until they see that strategy. And I think the beauty is like the more you ignore them, the more frustrated they'll be, because think about that. Think about them like having those sort of strategy, like, yeah, I'm gonna post this with this guy and he's gonna watch my story and then he's gonna like and then he's gonna talk about my friend and they have like plans, and I've seen like people having super sophisticated plans, and the result is like just not caring is so much powerful that they are so pissed and they're actually like they have this anger, and then down the line they realize that actually I'm the one a bit immature I'm the one faking my life. What really matters is that actually the relationship I had with that guy or that girl before, this is probably what I should do. This is what's going to happen. Last tip, don't tell your friends. It is one of the common mistakes, even those you trust. The reason is when you talk to 1, 2, 3, 4 people, word will spread. Even if they are your friends, they will care for you, they will want you best for you, what's best for you, and they might sometimes not be experts in communication, not be experts in relationship, and tell things to your ex that actually you shouldn't tell, or telling your ex that you're sad, telling your ex that you're thinking about her or him is actually preventing you from getting back together. So the thing is, your friends overestimate their ability to persuade the other, and it's the same. Don't try to push and persuade someone to get back with you. It doesn't work like that. It needs to go from that person. And especially if it breaks the radio silence, well, you've done that for no reason, right? If you want to talk about it, talk to someone exterior, outside of your relationship, outside of your entourage. I love this word because it's in French. Speak with your parents. They're going to be independent, or someone who don't know your ex, or a coach like myself, because the idea is by having that reflection of someone outside of your, it's not a comfort zone, but of your reality really, really helps, because you're going to see another perspective of things. There you see things in one way, but just by having that conversation with someone outside of your world, you'll shift your mindset and see something different. And usually you see the solution right away, just by turning your perception of things. As I said, this 15-minute call, have the link in the description. Have a look if there's any slot available on that week. I'm more than happy to chat. Take care, bye.